Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In case you're new here, hi, my name is Elsie. Welcome to it. I really do hope that you stay, you subscribe, and you become a part of the family. Also, please don't forget to turn on the post notifications so you guys are notified whenever I post a new video. Okay, let's get into it. So in this video, I'm gonna be showing you guys how I am doing my own braids. So if you want to learn a thing or two about doing your own braids, then this is definitely the video for you. Please do watch up to the end, you might get some insights. Other than that, I really hope that you guys enjoy the video. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Also, while we are at it, we are going to be listening to a horror story time of a woman who killed over 600 men. It's kind of thing that I wanna start doing for my videos, getting into some story times. I know you guys love story times, so you guys let me know in the comment section your thoughts about that. So without much further ado, let's get into it. So I started off by plaiting my whole head. It's kind of a thing that I do nowadays because it just helps me save time. Unlike braiding while plaiting my hair, I find that takes a lot of time. So I plaited my whole head and then tying it so that they don't mix. So I'll just go back and doing it and braiding. So for the braids to stay neat and to prevent flyaways, I will be using the molding gel wax and nice and lovely styling gel extra hold to just keep the hair in place and to make it neat overall. So from this point on, there's not much explaining that I can do, so I'm just gonna let you watch while you listen to the story time. Enjoy!
One of the most successful serial killers in history is never talked about. Let's talk about Giulia Tofana, who was said to have killed around 600 men. That is a lot of men. There is little known about Giulia's life and upbringing. No pictures, nothing. This story takes place in the Renaissance period in Italy. Back then, women didn't really have any rights. Like, at all. They were usually forced into arranged, loveless marriages. In this time, when you got married, your husband owned you. Men had full ownership and control over their wives. Husbands would often beat their wives without any consequence. And unfortunately for the women, divorce was basically non-existent at the time. It wasn't even an option. So safe to say there was a lot of women stuck in abusive and loveless marriages with no way out. That's until Giulia started her little business. Giulia created an odorless, tasteless, and colorless, undetectable poison, and she put it in makeup products. She disguised her poison in beauty products that women could easily keep on their vanity and no one would question it. She called it Acqua Tofana. Pretty cool name. This product would allow women to discreetly kill their husbands over the span of 4 days. A few drops every day, and the initial symptoms would simply seem like a flu. A few more drops the next few days and it would slowly weaken and eventually kill the men. You're probably wondering how she got away with killing all of these men without anybody noticing. Well, Giulia was very careful. She didn't just sell Acqua Tofana to anyone. Any new client had to be verified by a past client and have a background check. Giulia's clients were actually really protective over her as well and kept her secret. This went on for over 20 years. Giulia would also coach the women on how to act around the days of the poison. After the first day, when the husband starts getting the flu symptoms, to act really concerned and call a doctor. The doctor would come and assume it was just a basic illness, give them medication, and leave. The key was that the women were the ones to call the doctor. They had to act concerned, anxious. When the husbands would eventually die, the doctors would be baffled. And the key to all this was that the women were told to demand an autopsy. But the thing about Acqua Tofana is that it was undetectable in an autopsy, meaning that all of these deaths came back as natural causes. And due to the way that Julia trained these women, they weren't questioned. They just seemed like the sad widow. When in fact, the wine or soup or water that their husband had consumed over the past few days was a little suspicious. It was poisoned. But eventually, something had to go wrong. And it did go wrong. So a woman comes to Julia saying she wants to kill her husband, she's credible, and a past client has recommended her. Julia gives her the poison, well, the makeup product, and this woman makes a soup for her husband, and she puts the aqua tofana in the soup. When the husband goes to eat the soup, she immediately regrets her decision and tells him not to eat it. Understandably, he's a little suspicious. He's confused. He's like, why can't I eat my soup? And unfortunately, he pinned her down and beat her until she finally confessed. He took her to the authorities, who also tortured her until she told them who had given her the poison. As I said previously, Julia's clients were very protective over her. So when they caught wind that a warrant was out for her, they immediately warned her. So Julia knew that it was over. She tried running though. She took sanctuary in a church and they actually accepted her. People were really angry when they found out about what she did. And when they found out where she was staying, they sent an angry mob. A whole mob to go and get Julia. Julia was actually also tortured until she confessed everything. She confessed to killing around 600 men between 1633 and 1651. Can you imagine being the police being like, what? 600? So thanks for Julia. Yeah, they went downhill from there. Her and a few clients and accomplices were executed in 1659. And that's the story of one of the most successful, prolific serial killers in history. I really don't know how to feel about this one. Like on one hand, 600 men is an insane amount of people. But they were abusers, but were they all? Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching.
Say you want it just one time. Gotta hit it, baby, 2 times. Don't wanna beg for you to come through. If you don't fuck with me, then what you doing? Got my bitches and we out here cruising. If you ain't with it, then you know you're losing. Ooh, you got me thinking about all the things I do with you. You got me thinking.
So guys, we've come to the end of the video. This is how the whole hair braiding turned out. I really hope that you guys enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. Until next time, ciao.